Yeah.
Wait, how men get in porn in the first place?
Yeah, sometimes they have to start doing like gay porn first. To
Oh.
start making
Or
money.
be a fluffer.
Yeah, or be.
Oh, dude, could you imagine?
Hey, it happens.
How much money would they have to pay you for you to be a fluffer?
That's
No,
the,
no money,
None.
no
What
money.
kind of question is that? There's plenty of guys
So-
out
so-
there, I'm sure, that would
how
love
much
to
have
be
they
a
pay?
fluffer.
How much did they pay you to be a fluffer the first time, Lucas?
Yeah. Was it like, free the first time? They just want to test it out when they realize how great you are? They're like, we'll pay $100 a fluff.
Hey, I'm pretty sure the girls that are just the fluffers.
You can find links to all our shows at arcanemediallc.com. That's RKANEMEDIALLC.com. Now let's get started. And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's Because We Said So.
This is Because We Said So. We got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
We got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey, hey.
And Ricky's back in mic 4.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Ricky
what's up,
Bobby.
man? It's been a long
Shake and
time. Shake and bake, that's right. I forgot all about that. So we hail from Miami. Get us at our website, arcanemediallc.com. Twitter is at BWSS Podcast. YouTube is at Because We Said So. You can email me at seth@arcanemediallc.com. We record everything here at Arcane Studios. You can watch all of our shows on YouTube, listen wherever you listen to podcasts. I do code the show. Those of you watching on YouTube, you want to skip ahead to whatever part you think is cool, even though the whole show's cool, people. The whole show is cool. All the music is by the Silence. You can check out our other show, sister show. Not that one. Jeez, I do that every week. Your Inner Buddha. Just a nice little, spiritual journey. Or at least it's about 15, 20-minute episodes. They're not very, very long, but, definitely check it out. And other shows, music, all that is at our website, bwsspodcast.com. I'm sorry, arcanemediallc.com. We release when I get the editing done. Please share, tell your friends. And this is BWSS episode 108. Adam22’s wife, Lena the Plug, gets blacked. And Global Temps smash records. So, what was it? We were talking. We had the week off last week. And by the way, we do have quick news, WTF news, Laz's Corner of Positivity. But I was talking to Laz. I'm like, yo, we're going to get Ricky back on the show. And Laz's like, I want Ricky to choose the topic. I'm like, really? I don't think you've chosen the main topic. Like back in the day when we had longer, hour and 45-minute shows.
We had football and random things.
Dr. Love, stuff like that.
Yeah. You were hating on my freaking love book or whatever it was. If you remember that Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
the Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But
The vacation one was good though.
Vacation, yeah. I mean, there were. There's a lot of cool shows back then.
Oh,
a little bit more timeless. But the most recent vacation one we did was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm
for
saying.
sure. So it was like, Ricky, you want to do the show? And he's like, well, I don't know. I mean, the Adam22 thing's cool. And I was like, who the hell is Adam22?
Here we go. Same thing with me.
So you didn't know either?
No, not at all.
So, Ricky, how do you know this guy? I mean, do you follow Adam22?
Well, if you didn't know, I'm a YouTube junkie, so I'm at an age in my life, I don't really listen to music that much. So I listen to infographics, people that, streamline. So he has a show called No Jumper, which has interesting topics. Come to find out, he used to do porn. So I'm like, this and that. And then that subject came to arise that his wife wanted to do porn with somebody else, and here we are.
So he did porn before he met Lena?
I think they do OnlyFans.
They were doing it together. They do OnlyFans.
No, they do it together for years, yeah. But
And
he wasn't doing.
They also have that other site that you looked up, Plug Talk, which they invite porn stars, interview them, and talk. In the middle of it, depending on the porn star, they start banging her.
Sure.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
So here we have Tanacon, which this is Adam22. This is his Twitter. And so if you actually scroll down just a little bit, you can see there's his wife. I gotta say, she's not really my type, Lena, but this picture is super hot.
Yes.
I gotta say, I mean, something like if my woman or wife was getting in the fridge looking like that, I might be in a little bit of trouble. But long story short, yeah, they have this show together, the two of them, and they've been dating for quite a while.
They're married now.
They're married now.
Yeah, well, I know they're married now, But
they were dating for 7 years.
7 years? Okay. So they're dating for 7 years, and then they started doing this show where they would interview porn stars, and then they would just start having sex. So this is the OnlyFans. This is Plug Talk, and at Plug Talk Show, PLUGTALKSHOW. So basically, it's just Adam22 and his wife. You can see her there on the left in the image. And so, yeah, they have a different porn star that comes on. Like, I don't know, is it every week or something? Or
I'm thinking every week.
Oh, you're thinking, or let's be honest.
I'm not subscribed to it.
You're not? I mean, it's only $5 for the month this week, this month.
No, thank you. I do the free stuff.
I'll be honest with you. I thought about it just because, I mean, if I could have gotten to see the scene before, I would have signed up just to check it out. What's that?
It comes out later this year.
It comes out on Thursday.
Oh, Thursday?
No.
Yeah,
It's not out yet.
13th.
Yeah, it comes out the 13th.
You guys want to do a watch party?
What? No.
I mean,
awkward.
That's very weird.
It's just a little uncomfortable.
We're all close, but we're not that close.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Research Lucas.
So, but here's the thing. So they have this show, Plug Talk, where they have porn stars come in and they just start having sex. Like they interview the porn star for a little bit, and then sex ensues. And I don't know how many episodes they have, but it's quite a bit. I watched a couple of them on Pornhub because they're there, the older ones. And I gotta say, like, I mean, definitely pretty decent. I gotta give the guy credit representing the white folks because he does have a pretty big dick. I ain't gonna fucking lie. So, I mean, thank the Lord. Yeah, you guys go ahead.
Jealous?
I mean, we're having this conversation. I might as well go all in with the conversation.
Hey,
I really didn't know what I was getting into today when I was watching the video.
Really?
So,
By the way, no, Lucas, I actually am not jealous at all, I have to say.
what do you mean?
He asked me if I was jealous of his because
Because of the praise.
Yeah, because of the praise. But no, I have to say, I mean, I have to say that I compete. I'm just saying. So, well, anyway, so we watched the talk show. I will say this, we're going to jump ahead real fast because it already happened. But just to give you an idea, they did have the talk show where they had Lena, Adam22, and Jason Love, who was also a part of, he was the one that she had sex with. And, he's very well endowed. He, does the black videos. So they had the interview.
It was mainstream, you probably would win an award.
Jason Love was on it. He interviews his wife.
The idea to submit it for an AVN.
And they talk about it, and I think it's great.
You
I
just
don't know.
left Pound Town.
I was gonna call it the wedding gift.
I don't know how much of this we can show without getting in trouble.
They didn't say anything crazy. Or you mean just
because
showing-
it's copywritten. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
But it's pretty cool. I mean, they have this open relationship where they, this is the type of relationship that they have. And if you want to check it out, you can. Lena the Plug, you can check her out at lenatheplug.com if you want to see, and you'll get a link to everything they got going on as well. So, all right. So you watched the interview. We all watched. Lucas, did you watch the interview?
I had not had a chance.
Yeah, of course. You didn't know over the past 4 or 5 days you couldn't find 45 minutes. But that's all right.
I was in a storage locker.
You're the worst research guy ever. Just this week. This week. So, Laz, you had some thoughts about the video, about the interview, that is. Please, what were your thoughts?
I mean, I feel like both of them were very uncomfortable. And I remind you, I had no idea what I was going to be watching going in.
Okay.
And I didn't look up any, if you text look this up. And I was, like you said, watch the video. And I was literally going to, look what was going on and not watch the video. But I had, a good hour of the day with nothing else to do. So I'm like, let me just watch the whole video and give my own opinion. Of
course.
If that's the case. It looked like they were very uncomfortable.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Okay. What about you, Ricky? Because you've seen them together before, though. Were they uncomfortable?
For this one, yeah, because we all saw the interview.
Sure.
So basically, this was her first time doing a scene without him with another guy. Because usually when they do scenes, it's girl and them two. Basically, threesome with another girl.
They said they do scenes with other guys too.
No. It's always
they only
a girl.
did one time and it wasn't filmed. But most of the scenes is with girls. This is first time doing a guy by herself.
Okay.
So the way he was talking, he downplayed it. You could tell he was kind of insecure.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
he
big
did
time.
just to make her happy.
Yeah.
It's like, because I don't know, like, I know the both of you. Like, personally, I don't feel like either one of you be comfortable with that situation.
Hell no.
like Rick, I know Rick.
Oh, you know me.
Big time.
No.
Seth, I can see a guy putting his finger in Seth's ass and him like,
I don't
but
know
not
about
his
that.
girl.
Maybe a girl's finger.
No,
Definitely
I'm
not
talking
a
shit.
guy's.
But like, no, like literally, like I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, kid, dude, like as the conversation with the two of them kept going on and on, I'm just like, yo, it just becomes way more and more uncomfortable for him. Like that's how I
You
felt.
thought she was trying to make him feel better.
But
Oh, no.
okay, but is it? That's the thing. Like, that's me personally. It's not. You gotta give him credit for having the balls, for having the. I mean, more than anything, just to be secure enough to allow and granted, you know, they've been doing stuff like this for a while. Yes, it's been with another woman, whatever, but just to like allow, I don't want to say allow like it's a piece of property, she's a piece of property, whatever, but just to like be
Consent?
okay with it. Because a
lot of it was more for like content, and they're gonna make more money.
Well,
and
she's
they're
gonna make. Well, he
That's
said,
what she made it look like.
she
yeah,
made a
but
ton of
for
money.
both of them, though.
Nah,
even
that's-
even him, like I don't even know who this guy. Like I'm pretty sure the next time I watch porn, I don't know when, but like I'm.
No,
gonna
he
be
has
like,
another
okay.
podcast also. He has No Jumper, which they invite like celebrities, hip hop stars, this and that. That one is just him and his wife. He's popular. He's known.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like for like with her, she was like, "Oh, this is crazy. Like this is the first time you invited me on the podcast to do something." After like, I do my F-bombs count if I say what she said?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
We're talking
no.
about porn.
Yeah,
Drop
no,
the
like,
F-bombs, bro. Drop the
because
F-bombs.
if I say she's like, "Oh, the first time I got fucked by another guy is when you invite me to the show," like I don't know. It looked like she wasn't comfortable. Also,
No, she wasn't.
All three
Yeah.
of them was a comfort zone. You know what
She
was
wasn't.
funny? The funny part is when they called Jason, and he even said, salute to you, because if I had a girl, I wouldn't even do that. I
Yeah,
wouldn't let her do it.
Jason even said I wouldn't. You know, he gave Adam credit because he's like, I wouldn't be able to do that. The question is that, I mean, I don't know. You have a porn star saying that I wouldn't even do it. Like, I might even make you feel a little bit worse.
yeah, bro, that's dead.
Yeah, you can see it in
Like-
his face. He was trying to play it off. He kept having to try to tell himself that it was okay.
So-
when deep down, he knew it wasn't.
Why do you think he was okay with it? For the money, to make his girl happy, to just show
all the
the
above.
world, all the above. Okay,
All the above.
okay.
But she's not happy. I don't know what.
Because
she's
remember,
happy about it.
you saw the video. It was like, oh, we could finally get that Malibu beach house. So he's
Yeah, that's what
telling
I'm saying.
himself.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's for content and for money.
Yeah.
No, you're not. If that's the case, you could prostitute your girl, your wife, anybody out, and just go get whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah, but
not
this is
prostitute, like,
residuals, bro. Like
This is
you know,
consensual.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
But
like-
it's also residual. Like this video will keep making money for him and stuff like that. But
yeah,
she
but
did
like I
say-
said, I know both of you. I know. I don't know how Lucas is in relationships, but the rest of you two, me as well. My girl's not getting fucked.
No,
by
we're not
anybody,
doing
kid. Yeah, like
We're not doing that.
we'll figure it out.
What about you? What about you, Lucas?
Not too into it.
Not too.
I don't.
into it? Okay.
I don't know how Lucas' relationships has been with
The
like
thing is,
anything.
yeah, the money's good for now, but guess what? It stays in the cloud forever.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about like a lot of weird.
True.
I'm really weird, like with certain like sexual things. So it's like, yeah,
I mean, let's all you know what? Let's all think about it. Like a little, like any sexual desires out there that might be considered a little brash. Like for me, you know, I gotta be honest with you, like tying a girl up, you know, I could definitely see myself getting into something like that.
we all see that, bro. That's
okay.
right up your alley.
Fair enough.
I'm talking shit, bro. But I don't know. Like we had damn. I won't say the person's name, but Rick, you knows him, might know him. And like one day I'm like driving with him and he's like, yo, I just want to see a guy fuck my girl. And I'm just
Okay.
like,
Oh God.
and I'm like, yo, like I'm just sort of like it was like almost a situation where he was asking me to do it, but in my mind, like that's weird. Like
That's the same thing with Adam and his girl. She like, oh, when I see you bang chicks, I get turned on.
yeah. That's fine because they're all into it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the cuckold situation or something like that. Like I guess you could do it, but like I don't know like how good I would feel about it if I'm in a relationship. Obviously, they
Oh,
have
that
like
was
a
another
different
thing
type of
too.
life.
That was funny because he kept saying, "Oh no, you're not a cuck, baby. You're a cuck."
Maybe, I don't know.
Nah,
He wasn't like in the room though.
Well, the next one, which they're talking about, he's gonna be in the room.
No, the next one they're
Yeah, but
talking about is going to be a threesome. She said, I want you to be there in DP. And he's like, all right, but only if I get to hit it in the butt. He's like, I'm not going to do that. And then, some other guy gets that pleasure. So you never know. So this was the video that came out before they were going to shoot.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
And in walks Jason Love.
Finally happening.
Flexing his pec
I
muscles.
didn't know you were going to do that.
So I mean, it's a pretty big deal. She said, he said she was nervous. What's that?
Talk about dark invasion.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. That's for sure. So the question, I guess, is how long before she does another solo scene? Would you say?
That's her job. I mean,
6 months.
Solo scene though, that's not her job.
I mean,
By the end of the year.
By the end of the
6
year,
more months.
wow.
she's already thinking about it.
Yeah.
6 months. Come on, Laz.
3 months, 4 months, maybe same 6 months.
All right,
Yeah,
Lucas.
Yeah, 3.
3.
He didn't see it, so
Yeah, right.
can't even get his answer. I feel like she's ready to fuck him again right now.
Yeah, and the way
Same
she's
guy.
the way she's covering it up is by giving
Like literally, she's like, "Oh, if we all
Adam
go
the threesome.
somewhere, are we doing it? We're definitely doing it."
Because
Like,
think about it, she's gonna give him the threesome. She's gonna be like, you know what? I think I'm ready to do another solo.
here's the thing, though, guys. Would you date a porn star?
I've dated.
They're going to work.
I've dated some strippers, but porn star that might be tough.
You think you've ever
Maybe
had,
when I was younger, and
like seriously dated a stripper? Or
yeah. Well, I mean, not like she's my girlfriend and we're together, but I mean, I've dated strippers. Yes, I mean, not since my 20s, to be honest with you.
Well, like you got like, this is my girlfriend, or this is like we're going on a couple of dates, we're having sex, this and that. And
There was a girl when I was living in Philadelphia. She was, I picked her up at a club. Didn't I have any idea who she was? I was probably like 26 at the time, maybe 25 at the time. And we started dating, and every weekend we would, I'd meet her at the club after she got done work. A couple of times I actually met her at the strip club. And then all of a sudden, so in Philadelphia, there's this strip club magazine that they put out, and she was on the fucking cover. So all of a sudden, all these guys are like, dude, you know who that is you're with, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it was cool, but I realized that she lived in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour and a half west.
Just give her whole address, name, birthday.
Well, I just knew. Well, no, I mean, but she had a boyfriend there, so she would come in, make her money, spend the night with me, and then she would go back to this guy.
Oh, okay.
And it was cool for a while, but
was she Amish?
No, she wasn't
my
Amish.
God, bro.
Jesus, Lucas. Good Lord.
I mean, you have to really have a real strong heart to date a porn star.
I mean, you
Or you gotta be
have
in
to
that
be
business.
super confident, or you got to be a guy who just doesn't like fall in love like that.
How's the conversation gonna be? Hey, baby, how's work? Got a couple of nuts in my face.
I mean, but that's kind of what just happened here.
Though.
Well, that was one of the stipulations, like no kissing and no facials, which I can respect. So, it was.
I mean, us as guys were all territorial, so nah.
I mean, but remember, like just like porn is like filming. Like, it's not like you're sitting here, like even here. Like, I know I'm beautiful all the time, but like right now I have a lot of lights on me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So since it's filming, are you gonna invite us all over and put the watch party of you banging some chick?
for porn,
You said it's filming.
yeah, you're filming. They
It
don't,
is, but
they don't just. Nobody. A lot of times they don't even enjoy it. That's why they have like jobs.
Would
like
any
a
of us
fluffer.
here? Would any of us here do porn? Or was there a time in your life
When I was younger.
When you were younger,
I
yeah.
would do porn. I'd probably still do porn.
Nah, not that I'm older. My kids are older.
Yeah, because they might see you,
no.
or because you just don't want to do it.
No, they might see me, and that's
But
that's
if-
kind of hard to think.
No kids. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. so-
Today, no kids today. You
No
do
kids
it?
today. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Laz,
I
put your pants back on.
Oh God, I'm.
God, Lucas,
I
the
hate
one-liners are falling flat today. But
Nah, he almost it was good, but like, what the fuck? And then like, remember I was asking you, Seth, because of like with the cameras and everything tonight. Like, do you ever think about doing anything like adult-wise? And you're like, nah, I'm not into
And
that.
I mean, now when I was younger, absolutely, but now, no.
No.
Bro, I'm like, I'm in my late fucking 40s. Like, nobody wants to see a guy in his late 40s doing
Not
porn.
you. I'm saying recording or producing it or like editing it.
I mean, dude, if I honestly, if somebody wanted me to edit some porn or adult stuff, why not? I'd do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, editing's editing. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, backtracking from the question you asked earlier, do anybody has any dark fetishes or whatever? I only have one goal at this point in my life.
Sure.
Midget.
Getting laid.
Wait,
A midget.
wait, a midget?
I gotta bang a midget before I die.
Are we allowed to say
Really?
midget?
Little person.
Wait, is it
Fun
little
size.
person? I don't know what
Hold
it
on,
is.
hold
Yeah,
on.
but
What
you're
is the
about that
political
size.
term?
Okay, Lucas,
Shut up.
please. What's the
Oh,
political term?
you're a dick.
So basically,
Laz,
Ricky
you're a
wants
dick.
to bang someone that's almost his size.
You're done?
Anyways, continue.
What about you, Laz?
I don't really have any.
Oh, come on, bullshit. Everybody's
I've pretty
got
much
one.
done
Oh, I got
You
one.
don't have to give us a super dark one. Just, something
A
you'd want to
dark
do
one?
sexually that you haven't been able to do yet.
Oh, I got one more.
I pretty much have done everything that I wanted. I've seen a lot of weird shit that I would like to do.
Okay,
but like,
so
Go
like,
ahead.
like I would like to do like a gangbang or something like that. But like that's
Okay.
not weird.
What-
that's not
what
like a
number?
dark. What?
What number?
What number? What?
In line. What number in line are you in?
I don't give a fuck.
oh, dude,
like,
I feel like I'd want to go
those type
first.
of things, like what?
I'd want to go first, bro.
At least the
I don't know.
first 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you're in a
Dibs.
porn, it doesn't matter. Like you're all like, why? Why do you want to go first? Why?
Just
Like-
I don't know, man. Just to set the scene, set the tone. I guess I don't know. What about you, Lucas?
And he was like, I just want to have sex. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Lucas just wants a girlfriend.
Yeah, I just want to be loved
Hear
and
that, Destiny?
adored. And,
Seth, I got one more
Give
for
me
you.
anything.
You got one more? Go
Yeah.
for it.
This probably will never happen, but a mom and daughter at the same time.
Okay.
That could
Okay.
happen.
I mean, yeah, that could happen
At the
down here in
same
Miami.
time,
In Miami, that's definitely doable. That's for
Not
sure.
only Miami. That's
Well,
definitely
no,
possible.
but I'm not saying just Miami. Miami, you could find that for sure. Come on, Lucas, give us something, bro.
no, I pretty much checked
I just
off
want a girl to
everything.
do missionary with me. I've pretty
Man,
much
who-
done it all. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
We haven't really talked in private, have we?
No.
So you're Ron Jeremy, huh?
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who's
He
Jeremy?
is a Winnie.
Oh, Ron.
We
No,
don't
no,
have
no,
the same
no,
last
no,
name.
no, don't refer me to as Ron Jeremy. He just got popped on rape cases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From like years and
honest-
years ago.
Like that industry gets it's up and down, and it's kind of weird, bro.
I gotta say, gangbang, not for me, bro. Not for me.
Hold on. If it's a gangbang, what's the ratio?
I mean, I guess that's a fair question, but if it's
Like
a
if it's-
gangbang, it's usually one girl. We're not talking, group sex.
That's orgies.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
do like a
Right,
group
yeah.
sex thing, but there's no way you're gonna be able to have like find a couple to have sex with, like not no way, like be a swinger and everybody be comfortable.
There's clubs like that.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, they do it, but
There's
like,
clubs.
They're about to do
how
it.
many girls have you dated that are like gonna think that it's fine or be okay if you have like? I've even dated girls that like have like lesbian relationships and they're still not comfortable with like the other girl. So it's like it's tough.
They're out there. Here, another quick video. This is after they finish filming.
All right, Jason, we're done. It was great.
Had a blast. Way more fun than expected. Holy shit.
Ooh, I could say the same about you.
I have to go get a massage now.
Yikes.
Same. I definitely need a massage.
Oh, the two of you would not be happy with this clip right now, bro. Like,
The thing is, she said she was in pain for 4 days.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of
yeah,
course.
is that gonna stroke your ego or not? Like, you're gonna be like, damn, what am I? What? Remember we were saying this, like, no matter what, you definitely give it to me after whatever sex scene you do.
Yeah,
you
you
know what I
said
mean?
that.
Yeah, like just so like he wouldn't be.
That's kind of insecure.
Yeah, bro. Like like the whole thing was like insecure as fuck. Like, I'm sorry. Like it is what it is. Like I don't know. Like, do you feel like he was comfortable with this whole conversation?
Who?
The dude, Adam, whatever his name is.
I mean, I don't know him not personally.
I don't know him, but from just watching it,
I haven't seen any of the other stuff that they've filmed.
I don't know him at all.
Listen, I don't care what he
And
says. I know all those people trolling him, it has to bother him.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's
since
true.
you're the only person that actually like watches other podcasts and shows, whatever, right?
Right.
That interview.
No, I do watch.
No. He's like you said, you watch his podcasts and other shows on YouTube, but like, from how he is normal, not sex things, whatever. Was he comfortable with the video that we watched?
No, he
Not
kept
at all.
saying because his other co-hosts before the scene happened, they're like, "You're really gonna go through with it, man? I don't know how you do it." They're just making fun of him the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
but if he's cool with it, he's cool with it.
no, that's fine when he's being
feel
cool
like
with
he
it.
was just talking himself into
On the video that we watched, his demeanor, was he as his usual
Was he
self?
his
Yeah, he was his
normal
usual
Adam?
self.
Okay, so there you go.
All right.
There you go. I thought, I mean, from what little I know about him, he seemed like he was completely fine with it to me. Let me ask you this: Twitter before, were you allowed to show like nude and naked parts? Because I had to zoom in 3 times to show you guys Jason Love's Twitter. If I zoom out just once, his big ass penis is like right free, bro. I don't know if
So
YouTube
how many
is gonna
times
get
did you
me.
zoom out, Seth?
No, but I'm just saying, like, even with Lena, if you scroll down 3 things, she's like just bare breasted. I didn't know Twitter allowed that stuff. Maybe
I never
because
had
Elon
Twitter.
Musk.
I mean, maybe they allow it if
I have an
you're
answer.
sharing it with other people.
I have an answer.
Go ahead, Lucas.
You can share graphic content and consensually produced adult nudity and sexual behavior content within your tweets, provided that you mark the media as sensitive.
All right.
And that is from Twitter.
Oh, and then they ask you. That's the same thing with like Facebook and stuff. You can see whatever you
So
want.
I haven't
Instagram before you
said
see
to
a
watch
graphic.
sensitive
Yes.
stuff. That's why I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't think YouTube. I think if I did it, YouTube might flag me. That's why I'm not showing it on here. But I mean, so do you think Adam's gonna get to do a solo scene?
He does it already.
That's his wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
like, aside
without
from
her.
Oh, he's done a couple. He said it.
He's already
He's cheated, he's done
Yeah, but that was like years and
They
years
were,
ago.
they were supposed to have a threesome and then she was sick.
She was
and then
sick and he wanted to
Oh,
see
that's
what
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we have a double standard with guys.
I feel that's
we
why
do.
he had no choice but to give in because he's done it.
Sure. Well, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
give in. He agreed.
They're supposed to do a threesome. The 3 of them are supposed to. Jason Love, Lena the Plug. I don't understand the plug. I don't know where that came from.
Butt plug.
Maybe.
They
Perhaps.
overpaid him, which is weird.
They paid. Yeah,
Overpaid who?
he only wanted 4,000. They gave him 10
For what?
to
the
do the
scene.
video.
Oh, okay.
Because they asked him how much is his going rates. He said 4. He said, I'll give you 10. He's like, sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not going to say no to that.
No.
Is he
$4,000
getting
bucks for like 2 hours of banging some chick. Not too shabby.
Is he getting money after or no? Like,
Residuals? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure he signed the rights
Yeah,
away.
he probably signed an NDA.
Yeah, that would be my guess. That would be my guess.
So he's basically being exploited right now as well.
Who? Jason Love?
Yeah.
No, he's not, bro. You know how much he's going to blow up from this?
Yeah.
You know how many
It
people are
doesn't
going to
matter,
want to
though.
watch? Blacked is probably going to blow up. All of it.
He said he got people that walked up to him asking to do, hey, can you bang my wife?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to get
In
there.
fact, people have recognized, like, dude, you're the guy that banged Lena the Plug.
Yeah.
And
Why
the
is she
shit
so
hasn't
popular?
even come out
Just
yet.
because of the, like...
Her husband has a popular channel on YouTube. She's popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before that, that's all they have? Popular channel on YouTube and that's it?
And her OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah. Her OnlyFans does pretty well, I gotta say. So yeah, if you guys want to check out her OnlyFans, it's Lena the Plug. In fact, here I'll show you guys right now. So you can check it out here. And this is where it's coming out. The video is going to be out for just this month, $5 for 31 days. And so same thing if you want to check out Plug Talk, it's $5. Is it Plug Talk, the other one?
Yeah, plugged up.
Yeah, it's $5 just for this month. And the video comes out on the 13th, so it's coming out. It's three days from now, but this is going to come out tomorrow. This will be released probably tomorrow night, so in a couple days it's going to come out. But yeah, for $5 you can see Adam22’s wife get railed by Jason Love.
Or if you're smart, just wait 30 days. Somebody's going to leak it.
It'll be leaked. It'll be leaked.
It'll find its way to
Do we
Pornhub.
think that she's hot? Anyone?
1 to 10, I'll give her a 6.
Okay.
She's
Laz?
cute, I guess. I mean...
Lucas? I know she's not Lucas's type. Jesus.
I'll give her a 6.
Yeah, she's not my type. Here's the thing. She, like, in the video where they're being interviewed, or where she's being interviewed by Adam. Yeah, dude, she's super, super cute. Like here, super, super cute. But when she's all dolled up and all the makeup and all that, it's just not for me.
I mean, the thing is, she looks like your average porn star. She doesn't really stand out.
Okay, fair enough. But like thicker, like, are you guys into that thing a little bit more, or the more slim, athletic?
Asian.
Okay.
I like.
So there's another fantasy for you.
There you go.
Come on, Lucas. One fucking fantasy, bro.
I pretty well, Luke.
Don't put him on the spot.
Come on, Lucas. Come up with something, bro. We all did it. I want to tie a girl up. Tie her to the bed.
Wait, you haven't done that already?
No, dude.
Oh, shit.
Ricky wants to, fuck a midget. Did you look that up, though? The Laz wants to have a gangbang where a bunch of guys gangbang him.
Fuck you.
As far as going back to Ricky's fetish.
Yes.
Person of short stature, little person, or dwarf are commonly used in the United States to refer to a person with a medical condition called dwarfism.
So dwarf or little person. All right.
Yeah, that's from the University of Washington.
Dwarf. I couldn't say dwarf.
I can't say
There was one at the
Especially
office.
at the office?
Yeah.
Like the TV show?
No, the strip club. The office.
Really?
Oh,
I'm not familiar.
Oh yeah, there was the little ones.
Yeah,
They
there
used
was
to
a
chase
little one at
everybody.
the office. Yeah.
Jeez.
People like, she'll get a lot of business, bro.
She did, but there's times she's chased everybody all over the place.
So I'm going to put links to Lena the
that's scary. I'm
Plug's
sorry.
OnlyFans, to No Jumper YouTube if you guys want to watch the interview, and also to the Plug show OnlyFans as well. So if you guys want to check it out, by all means.
Do you feel like it's going to be a problem or not a problem for them?
Like, will it hurt the relationship long term?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I feel like...
Yes,
You think so?
because of money. Money always brings.
No,
about.
not because...
Well, she's going to be making a lot
besides
more.
the-
She's gonna be making
Besides
more
the
money.
money.
She's gonna. You'll see.
Thing
Well,
is,
that's
if she
life.
keeps doing stuff like this, she's going to make more and more money.
Well, that he
She's
has
gonna
to-
be raking
you
the
gotta
money.
take
Remember,
it.
The
So
fact
that's
that
the
they
whole
got
thing where, like,
married
dating the
doesn't mean
stripper-
shit, though.
remember, beach house.
Getting married is... Babe,
Beach
don't
house.
forget. Yeah, but you came in my face. But the beach house, baby, don't forget. Like...
Oh no, I think they signed a prenup. They said in the
They
beginning.
did. They signed
Yeah,
a
but
prenup.
I mean, once you're
But
together...
if they buy a beach house together, then, it's a different
I mean,
story.
That's
she's
gonna be
going
on
to
her
be buying it, not like... I mean, it doesn't matter, whatever.
Yeah, for
Life is her
sure.
life.
For sure. So, all right, well, we're going to move on. And I have a couple of them.
It's time for quick news.
So moving on to the more wholesome part of the show. C.A. Bridges from Jacksonville.com. DeSantis signs bill ending permanent alimony in Florida.
Yay.
Do you guys hear this at all?
No,
Yeah.
We gotta clap this one up. It took
that
4
makes
tries. What's that?
I said, that makes sense.
It does make sense. It took 4 tries in nearly 10 years, but Governor Ron DeSantis has signed a bill to overhaul the state's alimony laws and eliminate permanent alimony. DeSantis' approval came after a year when he vetoed a similar bill, and former Governor Rick Scott vetoed similar bills twice. Critics argued the bill will impoverish older ex-spouses who have been homemakers and rely on alimony payments to live. Proponents of the bill say it adds clarity and stops ex-spouses from having to continue to work long past retirement because they have to keep making alimony payments. I think permanent alimony is bullshit. The fact that you get married and you get divorced and let's face it, it's not always the wife, but I'm sure, in fact, maybe Lucas, you can look this up. What's percentage of alimony payments that go to women as opposed to going to men? But let's say it's 90%. You have to pay this woman alimony for the rest of your life.
Unless they get remarried, right?
No, permanent alimony isn't even if they get remarried.
Oh, God.
There's conditional alimony. There's different types of alimony, but permanent alimony, is if they get. Now, I don't know if in all situations that's the way it is, but yeah, dude, there should not be permanent alimony. Now, the way it's set up is 50% of how many years that you were married in a lot of ways, and if you're married in less than 3 years, you don't get shit. What's that, Lucas?
You guys want to take guesses at alimony?
Hi, my name is
percentage?
Elise Fox, model,
Hold
mom,
on.
and entrepreneur.
Let me close this out.
I'm watching porn so much. That shit
Right.
just keeps popping up. All types of screams,
Jeez.
same time.
Right?
All right, Trump,
get the
calm down,
ads.
Trump.
I'm going to say 85 women, 15% men. Anyone else?
It's like 95-5.
95,
I'll say
It's probably 100% zero.
65-35.
65, 35?
Yeah.
Okay, Lucas, what is it?
From Faraz and Ochoa, family law attorneys,
Yep.
nearly 98% of people receiving alimony are women.
98.
Eight.
98.
I was gonna say it probably could be 100, bro. Like men,
Bro.
like the thing. How can you get alimony? Like, okay, for example, for certain things, like if you're a homemaker with kids and stuff like that, and the woman was like not able to work, not able to do anything to make an income, and then like you've been married for 30 years, there's no way you can jump back into like how life is.
Yeah.
I get that. You
And-
feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
But if I'm married to a regular person, we ain't got no kids, we've been married for 10 years, and we're getting
both
divorced.
work.
Oh, yeah, we both work. Or not, but if you both work, they kind of like, they average us. So if you make 7, whatever, they figure it out.
Sure.
But like, let's say she didn't do anything. Why am I paying her? For
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
Like, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
bro.
They should
Like,
look at it at a case-by-case basis.
Well, that's the thing. Now they're going to. In fact, one of the new law also makes it so the woman has to prove she needs it, and there's going to be conditional depending on how long you were married and all that stuff. But think of there are people out there that probably didn't get married just because they don't have to worry about that possibility down the road as well. So, all right, Nicholas Young, BBC. The Taliban have ordered hair and beauty salons in Afghanistan to shut in the latest restrictions faced by women. A Vice and Virtue Ministry spokesperson told the BBC businesses had 1 month to comply, starting from 2nd of July when they were first informed of the
What
move.
are they doing?
Closing all of the hair and beauty salons in Afghanistan, the Taliban, for women.
Oh, Laz, I was going to, never mind.
Say
I'm going to make a joke.
Go ahead, make it.
Make it.
Oh, Laz, you can't go there anymore.
Oh, God, Lucas, you really need to think about your one-liners, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that in just to embarrass you. Women's freedoms have
Dude,
steadily shrunk since the Taliban seized power in 2021. They have barred teenage girls and women from classrooms, gyms, and parks, and most recently banned them from working for the United Nations. Taliban have also decreed that women should be dressed in a way that reveals only their eyes and must be accompanied by a male relative if they are traveling more than 48 miles or 72 kilometers. Fucking A, bro.
I never understood them. Why wouldn't you want to look at a woman?
They want them
Control.
for themselves.
Control.
Yeah,
You
it
can
sounds
look,
pretty gay
once
to
they're
me.
inside the house,
It's true.
they're all yours.
No, it
but
sounds
once
pretty
outside,
gay. If you have a
No.
trophy, you flaunt it.
I agree.
No, they don't. But they don't want anybody else. Like I don't agree with it at all. But
That you shutting down a beauty salon? No, how they gonna get dolled up? Even if it is at home.
Bro, I want my girl to look sexy sometimes.
Exactly.
Bro,
No,
like
they
I don't
don't
want her to
want
be dressed like
anybody-
a
they don't want
slut all the
anybody-
I
time.
don't want to date no sheet, especially
Yeah.
a black sheet.
Yeah, black
yeah, but
sheets.
at home they're not. They're not in the. Well, I assume because I saw a girl the other day at work. And she had one of the whole dresses, but her face is open and she had like a little hair. But you couldn't really see her body, but it was like a slim fitting like robe thing.
Sure.
And you could tell that like she was sexy.
Yeah.
Like, so like only person that gets to see that is him.
Probably not because
Nah,
they're shutting
dude,
down
nah.
beauty salons.
Dude, no, I want don't get me wrong, not all the time, but sometimes I want my girl to dress like a slut, look sexy.
Exactly.
So when you're out with her,
What's
all
his
you can
name?
think about is bringing her home and freaking going to town. You know, as opposed to just, dressing beautiful, like, oh, she looks so beautiful. No, like, damn, I want to fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just me personally. So I'm assuming all of us. What about you, Lucas?
You put me on the spot again.
Doesn't matter.
Lucas is on the
anything.
road today.
What's that, Lucas?
No, I want my girl looking good.
I
Of
want my
course.
girl. Yes, I would like my girl to look good. Thank you very much.
So what's the point of shutting the beauty salons down though?
Exactly.
They don't, because they're trying to restrict women. No school, okay? You have to wear this shit where you're completely covered up. Not now, but that's been going on for a while. There's no freaking beauty salons now, and can't go to the gym, can't go to a fucking
Who the
park.
hell
I'm
is
bro.
sorry,
making
I
these
wanna
damn
see-
Can't
rules,
go to
bro?
a park.
I want to go to the gym and see you in those tights.
Or even, bro, just let them go to the gym wearing the black sheet. Fuck it. Just let them go to the gym. Can't go to a gym?
Can't go to school. Who wants to be with a dumpers?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
The whole
Should
thing
never
is
left
backwards, bro.
Afghanistan, bro. Biden, you fucked that up big time. All right, Kelly.
Wait, we can't be responsible for what happens in other people's
because
countries,
the way
bro.
he pulled out, he was just like, everybody out. It wasn't like this gradual thing. Well, we talked about already.
Yeah, for
how
sure.
Taliban took over because the people weren't being fed. But
yeah,
bro,
but what about the other countries that have the same things going on already?
It's
bro?
not
I don't think it's this bad.
It's not that bad.
Do you
though.
think no other countries like that?
Probably
Where
the
they
closest
getting it
is
from?
North Korea.
North Korea, but North Korea, they,
At least you get to dress.
yeah.
Not the
There's
sheet.
some other
North
like,
Korea is
there's
worse
some-
in other ways.
There's some places in India that they have to do the same thing. It's probably not like a law where you get killed or jailed, but like it
But
happens.
a lot of countries are opening up, like Saudi Arabia. Like women weren't allowed to drive. They're allowed to drive now. A lot of countries.
Yeah, because they're getting
are
a lot of
opening-
people from other places.
Yeah, well, Afghanistan, nobody's going there, bro.
No, yeah, that's it. It's a wrap.
You're right.
Nobody's
you
going
can't
there.
blame. I mean, you could blame Biden if you want.
And of course, China is freaking being friends with the Taliban just because they want to use their resources, just like they do. China doesn't give a shit about human rights. All right, moving on. Kelly Ng, NG, Kelly, last name NG. Ng, I don't know how to pronounce that. And Uniku, BBC. South Koreans have become a year or two younger as new law aligns with the nation's two traditional age counting methods with international standards. I don't know if you guys remember, like sometimes these girls will come over and they're not sure. Like, we have the what are they? The G1? What is it?
J1s.
J1s that would come over and they don't know how old they are. The law scraps one traditional system that deemed South Koreans 1 year old at birth, counting the time in the womb. Another system, a different system within the same country, counted everyone as aging a year every 1st of January. For instance, disputes have arisen over insurance payouts in determining eligibility for government assistance, which is why they did this. But previously, the most widely used calculation method in Korea was centuries-old Korean age system, quote-unquote Korean age system, in which a person turns 1 at birth and gains a year on January 1st. This means a baby born on December 31st
It's 2
would
years
be
old.
2 years old on the next day. Welcome to Earth, Korea.
A
Good
2-year-old that
Lord.
can even eat for himself.
No, but it's funny because I dated a Korean and it was like, what? Like,
Hey, how old are you? She has no idea.
no, it'd be like, what year were you born? Like, I was born this day, but I'm fine. 3. No, that makes sense.
All right, Lucas.
It's time for.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? It's WTF News. Did I catch you off guard, Lucas?
No.
Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So from Yahoo News.
Yahoo. Yeah. Yahoo.
Okay.
Not Yahoo. Yahoo.
Oh, God. Yeah, hooligans.
All right, I'm redneck, but I'm not that
See,
redneck.
at this time, you were supposed to make fun of him, bro. You're like, this is the comeback, Lucas.
It's too late. I didn't get to bust his balls last week, so I'm
You
doing
bust
it
his
all.
balls like the whole show, and
Yeah.
then he had the final chance to do it. He didn't do it.
That's all right. All right, Lucas,
Sorry.
you're up.
We're gonna train you soon.
Families sue Harvard over the theft of body parts from morgue, saying loved ones were picked over like trinkets at a flea market.
What? So, body parts in Harvard?
Yeah. 3 Massachusetts family accused Harvard Medical School of abandoning the donated bodies of their loved ones in a place of freakish desecration, where they said body parts were picked over like trinkets at a flea market, according to a class action lawsuit. Glenn Wilder, Janine Cunningham, and Pamela Bishop said they trusted Harvard to care for their relatives, but were shocked and devastated when they learned that this month that the cadavers were allegedly being stolen in a theft ring at the school's morgue in Boston, and then chopped up and illegally sold.
So,
What are they doing
wait,
with the
what do you
body
mean by
parts,
chop? Like body parts, like organs, or like a hand?
Probably everything.
Yeah,
Black market.
and
Wow,
It's like
What are
stripping
they
a car.
doing with it though?
It's like stripping a car. I needed the kidney. Got you.
wow.
Yeah, but they're
I need a
dead.
lung. Nah,
from
they selling them.
PBS, as far as legislation goes, there's no U.S. federal law preventing the ownership of body parts unless a Native American. The Native American Graves Protection and Reparation Act makes it illegal to own and trade in Native American remains.
So you're allowed to
So you're
own
allowed
body
to.
parts?
Wow. All
Yeah.
right. I mean, if you sign that paperwork, I guess that's it. All
Well,
right.
there's a grandmother that donated her body to science. Then this grandson found out that they sold her body to the U.S. Navy for like $15,000, and they used it for explosives.
Wow.
Body bombs.
It's kind of science, right?
I mean,
that's sciencey.
You didn't see what happens.
Wow.
You don't know what happens.
All right, let's Laz, any shout outs over there?
Shout outs. Shout out to seeing Ricky for a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
sure.
I mean, I haven't seen him for over a year.
And being on time.
Yeah, he was actually even a couple minutes early.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Representing.
That's it, man. I've had like shout out to 4th of July. It was a good week. Chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Well, happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. Yeah, we'll clap
We're
that
back
up
this
for
week,
sure,
guys.
man.
Nothing else. I'm vibing.
You good? All right.
Yeah.
Lucas, any shout outs over there?
No.
No? Want to shout out your future girlfriend, Destiny?
Knock it off.
White Destiny, who has a boyfriend?
Whoa, bro. How do you know she doesn't listen to the show, bro? Like,
She does listen
She
to
does.
this.
Hey.
dog, kid, take that off. Yo, chill out. Hey, yo, shout out to Seth. You know why? Because what we listened to today doesn't sound nearly as good as this does. How about that?
What we listened to today doesn't sound nearly as good as what does?
As our show.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Our show. It's a good show. Just saying. No, but it was the interview between the two of them was actually pretty cool. I dig it. I just circling back, I give them a lot of credit. I mean, I give them a lot of credit, both of them, to have an open relationship like that where you can do that and do your thing. It's not for me. It's not for most people, but you got to give them credit. You know, you got to give them a lot of credit. Her, for sure. Him, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
It's harder for him than for her.
We'll revisit this topic 5 years down the road.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it'd be interesting to
5
circle
years.
back.
5 years. We'll see.
Maybe we'll revisit it when
We'll
they
do it
do
in
the
a couple
threesome.
months.
When they
Let's
do
see
the
what
threesome,
happens.
we'll do it again. So, Ricky, any shout outs over there?
Nah, no shout outs.
No?
Just glad to be back. It's been a while.
It has been a
Been
while.
a hermit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Spirit.
That's all right. Appreciate you coming back. And I've got no shout outs. I want to shout out Ricky for coming back. It's been a long time, for showing up. You know, sometimes Ricky, you know, he'll be like, I'll be there, and he'll get hit by a car, he'll get shot, you know, he'll get bit by an alligator, dog ate his homework. You never know.
That's a lot of racist stuff in the
But he came, what, dog ate his homework?
got shot.
Yeah.
Hit by a car. What was he doing to get hit by a car, Seth?
Well, he had a car accident that one time, didn't he?
No, I actually got a car. I was in a car accident.
I know. So there you go.
I hit the wall.
Shut it. All right. So
Yeah,
the
your
wall.
car wasn't
He got
an
hit by a
accident.
wall. How's that?
No, I hit the wall on I-95.
All right, fair enough. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back with It's Hot. We're talking about the recent current events, but all the heat that we've been dealing with. And we'll see you soon. Boom.
Gargling, cooling, truing from this world's wonderful ways and its amusements. I'm living in a haze where the days become useless. Trying to portray what I say would be foolish, but for me there's no other way through the bullshit. Blunts and dead bodies, danks and them powers. Put a little sawdust in them is what they taught us. Drain his main artery before we get him chopped up. Don't need formaldehyde with Rubbermaid boxes that I fill with acid. These body parts to auction. Let's go with his head first and get his final thoughts in. Nothing to reimburse to the earth. The dirt's his coffin. If you ain't noticed, buddy, I'm murking niggas often. And I will never soften. If I like him, leave him in a leather coffin and get him gently tossed in instead of limbs squashed. And give his cheddar to his girl instead of leaving orphans. I found beauty in guys, full of pain when people die. Is it strange that this is why I maintain my evil life? I maintain my evil life. I found beauty in guys, full of pain when people die. Is it strange that this is why I maintain?
All right, so we ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so we're back. What's that, Lucas?
I was going to say, tell me how you really feel.
I feel great, bro.
Nobody cares about you, bro.
It's been so far. It's been the porn show. Jeez. So all
With all
right,
dudes.
we're gonna right. Another show about stuff where realistically we should have a woman on the show, but you know it is what it is. Maybe when we
Or how men get into porn in the first way.
yeah, that's
Remember
true.
that, Rick?
Search. Oh, yeah.
Wait, how men get in porn in the first place?
Yeah, sometimes they have to start doing like gay porn first. To
Oh.
start making
Or
money.
be a fluffer.
Yeah, or be.
Oh, dude, could you imagine?
Hey,
How much money would they have to pay you for you to be a fluffer?
That's
No,
the,
no money.
None.
no
What
money.
kind of question is that? There's plenty of guys
So-
out
so-
there, I'm sure, that would
how
love
much
to
have
be
they
a
pay?
fluffer.
How much did they pay you to be a fluffer the first time, Lucas?
Yeah. Was it like, free the first time? They just want to test it out when they realized how great you are. They're like, we'll pay $100 a fluff.
Hey, I'm pretty sure the girls that are just the fluffers, are great because they don't have to expose themselves if they don't want to.
Are there really like fluffers though? Like
yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
really? Like every shoot has a fluffer?
Bro,
Yeah, standby.
the porn is like filming like a movie or a show, bro. Like it's like they don't get hard, girls get dry. Like you think you could pound a girl in the ass all day dry? That's impossible.
Some people get
bro.
nervous on camera.
I don't know if I don't think I'd be able to get it up on camera. I
Yeah,
really
exactly.
don't.
That's what the fluffer's
That's
for.
what the fluffer's
Oh,
for.
God.
Gotcha. Just call me
Look,
Sil.
No, we had a
man.
homeboy that used to do porn. They really are fluffers.
Wow. Do you
Real
get to,
quick.
are they like hot or are they just
I didn't go that deep in conversation. But
what's that, Lucas?
Real quick, I looked up, is there really fluffers in porn?
Yeah.
Wikipedia. A fluffer is a person who prepares the actors for their participation in pornography roles. Fluffer,
I think we knew
London,
fluffers were here.
London Underground, a person who cleans the tunnels during the night while the trains are not running.
Okay. Wow.
Research
about-
Lucas.
Talk about dual definitions there. All right, so enough sex talk. Jeez, it's been fun. We're going to talk about this heat because we just had the hottest June in the history of Junes, at least
Florida
dating
or for the
in the world.
okay.
At least dating back 150,000 years, which is how far they can date back. I don't know how they do it. Science. I'm sure there's plenty of people who's like, well, that's bullshit. Because I'm actually going to talk about all the scientists out there and meteorologists who are, getting crap by people that don't believe them. And we also had the 4 hottest days in the history of days so far here in July, 4th of July weekend. So ABC News, 4 days in a row, the planet reaches hottest day ever recordings as regions all over the world endure dangerous heat. Earth warmed to the highest temperature ever recorded by human-made instruments, in other words, thermometers, when average global temperatures reached 17.18 degrees Celsius or 62.92 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday. Now, obviously, that is the average temperature. That includes Antarctica, all that stuff. So that's really what started this because it's been a really hot topic lately. I want to talk about the 5 top reasons for global warming, and then we'll get into a little bit of what's going on recently. So number 1 is going to be greenhouse gas emissions. We all know CO2, methane, all that stuff warms up the atmosphere, makes it difficult for heat to escape the atmosphere, all that stuff. Primary driver of climate change is the increase in greenhouse gas emissions, particularly carbon dioxide from burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas. These emissions trap heat in the atmosphere, leading to global warming. Duh. Deforestation is another one. The thing about trees is, 1, they provide oxygen, as we know. But 2, they provide shade. In fact, there has been a lot of talk recently about how some of the rural areas, some of the low-income areas, places like the projects and stuff like that, don't have a lot of trees. So that's why people who live in those areas suffer a lot more because there isn't as much shade. So that's another thing. The trees cool the earth. They keep the heat from getting into the ground and being absorbed by the ground.
How many places are there projects though? Like
I'm just saying, no, that's just a recent thing they were talking about. I'm not saying the projects contribute because there's the deserts, there's the open plains, but the trees provide the shade, and that's one of the things that contributes to them cutting down down on global warming.
My youngest brother did like a research project with he took a year off before he went to med school, and he was looking at things that affect people closer to where, if they live like close to the highway or in city areas, of how they breathe and stuff like that.
Sure.
Which makes sense, but I feel like the places where there are less trees and stuff like that, it's not going to contribute to the whole world like becoming warming.
It will to a degree. Most of the earth doesn't have trees. So, yes.
Most of the earth does have trees. You mean like water or...
Lucas.
Research Lucas.
What percentage of the land on earth is covered by forestation or trees? I'm curious. I think it wouldn't be. Or at least 50-50.
Have you ever flew in here?
It still contributes though.
Yeah, but you talk about Sahara deserts, Antarctica, Greenland, Iceland,
It's water and then trees, bro. There's no way there's not that many trees.
Well, here's the thing, too. When you cut down the trees, obviously one of the primary functions of a tree is to absorb carbon dioxide. They give off oxygen. So when you cut the tree down, you're essentially, all that carbon dioxide is going to seep into the air, especially if you burn the trees or use them, chop them up for like wood or whatever. Deforestation, they're burning the trees, especially in the Amazon. They're burning the trees to make land. Well, they cut them down to make land, then they burn them because that creates the carbon, the coal that gets put into the soil that fertilizes the soil. What's that, Lucas?
So about 30%, closer to 31% of the total land area is covered by trees.
Okay.
But also on the same line, the U.S. has more trees in it now than it did 100 years ago.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, because 100 years ago, they would just clear cut without replanting trees.
That was what.
Now they're
doing
doing regrowth, where every 20 years they cut down and replant, cut down and replant.
Well, it's cool. There's a lot of charities out there that, in fact, Woodrow, Lucas, you and me, we had our, really good friend and mentor, Woodrow, who passed away, and you could actually donate X amount of dollars, and for every dollar you donate, they would plant 10 trees or something like that, which is pretty cool.
There's
in
a
his
Mr.
name.
Beast.
What's that?
There's also Mr. Beast that did million trees or something like that.
Mr. Beast? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Laz, you're right in the grand scheme of things, not a big difference, but still every little, when you cut the trees down, all that carbon is being released. It's less trees absorbing the carbon and, the shade.
The hole is getting bigger in the ozone.
No, it's actually got smaller. Oh. Yeah. So sorry about that.
We had a year break. We had a whole break from that.
So no, it's actually gotten smaller. That's because they've eliminated a lot of the CFCs. Number 3, melting polar ice. Obviously, that's a huge thing because a lot of people don't realize when the polar ice melts, it raises the ocean. But the thing is, when the glaciers and the polar ice melts, that ice is a major reflector, and what it does is reflects a lot of the heat, a lot of the radiation coming from the sun. So if all the polar ice were to melt, a lot of that reflection doesn't really exist. The melting of polar ice caps and glaciers due to rising temperatures leads to rising sea levels. This threatens coastal communities, low-lying islands, and contributes to increased flooding and coastal erosion. So that's another really big problem with all of the issues with the global warming. But once again, if this planet was covered in ice, a lot of the sun's radiation would just bounce back into space. Ocean acidification is another one because of increased CO2. That's why a lot of the coral reefs are dying. A lot of the sea life is dying as well, just because the ocean's becoming more acidified. And permafrost, which is thawing. So those of you who don't know what permafrost is, up north, Canada, northern Russia, all that, you have soil that is frozen. I don't know how many feet deep. Lucas, maybe you can look this up. I'm guessing maybe up to 5 feet deep or something like that.
What's the question?
How deep is permafrost? But when it thaws, permafrost, is a lot of methane that gets stuck in this permafrost. And as it melts, it releases the methane and the CO2 into the air as well. So
okay, so you're way off.
Oh, really? Okay.
Permafrost thickness can range from about 1 meter, about 3 feet, to more than 1,000 meters, about 3,281 feet.
Wow.
Damn.
Jeez. That's a lot.
Permafrost
Well, that's
covers
perma.
approximately 22.8 million square kilometers, about 8.8 million square miles in Earth's northern hemisphere.
Okay.
Frozen ground is not always the same as permafrost.
I got you.
I have
an
opinion.
Please.
Literally, I'm saying opinion. I feel like because of where we live, or where most of the population lives, and how we're comfortable living, the things are just going to shift where it's going to be more habitable somewhere else, but we're not trying to go to wherever that is.
You talking about here in Florida?
Not even Florida, the whole world. For example, we're supposed to be underwater by the time it's 2000.
I mean, I feel like I say 30, 40 years we're going to be.
Yeah. So it's if we were to all just move a little further north, maybe the weather that's in Florida will be like the weather in Georgia, and the weather in Georgia is going to be like North Carolina. You know what I mean?
It's getting there.
Or maybe it goes west, or maybe it goes east. I just feel like the Earth will still be habitable. It's just going to change for certain things. Maybe the colder part won't be where Antarctica or the North Pole. You know what I mean? It's just going to change.
It definitely will. I know 10 years ago they started buying winemakers in France started buying land in UK just because that the weather in the UK is starting to be more perfect for winemaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it could, like, for example, like this year, everybody in Toronto and New York and like Massachusetts that have family and stuff up there, it's just like this, like the longest winter they've ever had. And it's just like, for us down here, we're like, I feel like the summer started too early. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, so like maybe it's like we're gonna be, who knows? Who knows what the hell it is? Like I said, it's an opinion. I just feel like maybe we're just, wherever we live, it's not going to feel as comfortable as we did. Maybe somebody who lives somewhere that was very uncomfortable now is going to be way more comfortable.
I mean, we're all going to have to migrate. There's no doubt about that. But the problem is,
you don't want to migrate. Like in the past, like
what percentage of the world's cities are on the water? Because that's the problem. Most of these cities are going to be under fucking water. Yep. New York, Philadelphia, Miami, San Francisco, LA, Houston.
In the past, people, remember, nobody wanted to live by the water in the past. Like, you're talking hundreds of years ago, nobody wanted to be like, oh, we're living, like, they'd live by the ocean or close to the ocean.
Well, they live near fresh water because they could drink it. You can't do shit with now that we got bottled water. You can live wherever you want.
But it was fine, like, pretty much like New York is probably great because it was like an open sea area, so you could just go on the sea real quick and come back. But, like, nobody, like, remember Miami Beach was a barrier island before. Sure. Nobody wanted to be over there. Like, everybody wanted to be on this side. And then, like, if we had to go there, we'll go there. Like, now it's like, oh, we want to be by the ocean. We want this. But until now, it's like, the water might just come over. Like,
well, I'll tell you what. So we can all agree at least that, what's that, Lucas?
13% of the world's total urban landmass is located in low elevation coastal zones.
13%, but I'm talking about like cities, because I have a feeling that
13% urban. He said, no,
urban landmass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
13%. I mean, that's a decent amount.
I'm safe.
Wow, yes, you are. But here's this. So we can all agree, at least the four of us can agree, at least we all know that global warming is happening, climate change is happening, and shit's getting bad, right?
Yep. There's nothing we can do about it, though.
There is something we can do about it. Whether or not we are going to do anything about it, that's the question. Because I don't think
society is they wait last minute or two till it's too late.
But here's the thing: the fact that this shit's happening with the 4 hottest days and the hottest day in June, do you think that's enough for society to be like, you know what? What about the naysayers?
What could we do?
Keep working on cutting. Well, first of all, gasoline, getting away from coal, more wind power, stuff like that. Major. That's for sure. One of the biggest problems, I hate to say it, is China, because China is so behind on a lot of this stuff. Like countries like us, we've been, we've had cars for long time, bro. We invented the car over 100 years. China, just in the last 20 years, started to like have a population that could drive around and stuff. China's really, really big on coal. In fact, they had to buy coal because they had so much freaking rain, was it a couple years ago, that they had to buy coal, I think from Australia, because a lot of their coal mines were flooded and stuff. So, but getting away from coal
China doesn't care. They just think for the moment. They don't think long term.
They don't care.
It's not even about that, though.
Right.
I mean, but half of this country doesn't care either. The Republicans don't give a shit.
The thing is, we're getting a lot of stuff from China, though. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of things in here, in this room, are made in China. Like, you're not...
My computer, yeah, absolutely.
All right, like, probably our socks, pants. I'm pretty sure 75% of the things in the studio right now has something to do with China.
75?
But look, at the end of the day, we can't. I feel like we shouldn't point fingers at certain people.
No, the whole world needs to come together.
Yeah,
but they don't want to.
No, it's not even about that. It's like we're all gonna point. Oh yeah, you're producing we're probably producing the most waste and pollution probably in America, even without producing stuff for the world. But China produces a lot of stuff.
Not anymore. We were.
Who's
but not
number
anymore.
one?
The number one polluter right now is India, actually.
All right, so
they're overpopulated.
Actually, Lucas,
we're getting stuff from India as well.
Yep.
What are the top 5 polluting nations? So,
I'd say we're top 5.
Or definitely top. I would say we're 2 or 3. All right.
India, I could believe.
Marianne Gounod from Business Insider. Melting glaciers expose methane. Hundreds of groundwater springs have appeared in the Arctic, and scientists are worried that they are belching vast amounts of ancient methane into the atmosphere. The springs were exposed by retreating glaciers in Svalbard, Norwegian archipelago in the Arctic Ocean. Researchers at the University of Cambridge believe the methane is millions of years old, seeping out from large reservoirs of underground gas. This suggests a lot of greenhouse gas could still be released into the atmosphere, something that hasn't been accounted for in existing climate models. This is the first time scientists have found water spewing methane. In fact, this isn't, the first time scientists found water spewing methane. In fact, there are lakes in Alaska you can set on fire. These are called thermokarts, and they appear when permafrost thaws. In the case of thermokarts, however, methane comes from microbes that grow in the meltwater. Scientists think the methane in Svalbard springs come from somewhere else. Researchers retrieved water from 123 springs in Svalbard between 2021 and 2022. Out of 123, 122 of these had the super concentrated methane. Damn. So as these glaciers are melting, there's methane from deep underground that is releasing into the air. The problem with methane is it's 30 times more potent in trapping greenhouse gases than CO2. The good thing about methane, it doesn't stay in the atmosphere as long. It dissipates into space or whatever, but it's 30 times more potent. So the fact that this melting glaciers are putting all this methane into the air is a really, really big deal. All right.
So as far as the most pollution,
yes,
from climatetrade.com.
Okay.
China. I'll just read down from 1 to 5.
Okay.
China, United States, India, Russia, and Japan.
Wow. So
China's
United States is over India. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. China's number one. Yeah.
We use a lot of the world's resources.
Yeah,
we use
do.
most of the world's resources, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
that's actually as of last year, but
yeah, that's close enough.
Sorry.
Yeah, but we use a lot of resources.
They're still going to be top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like
Japan, Russia.
So we pollute the world the most, and
we're not number one.
We get out.
Numero dos.
We don't have to be number one of everything.
I'm number 2.
We're number 2. I'll take that.
But also, we're using a lot of the world's resources by using other countries to create more pollution. So it's like, yeah,
that's true. That's
we can
true.
We could blame the other
if
countries.
China wasn't supplying us with so much shit, maybe their pollution wouldn't be as high. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
But they'd be broke.
Yeah, but it's not only us. I mean, they provide everyone with stuff.
True.
They provide a lot of people.
Yeah, so it's like we don't do anything here. So it's like we do some things, but like how much do we actually produce here? Yeah, like you look
Steel,
at the war,
grain,
potato, bro. Like the war fucked up everything.
Avocados,
our gas went up like
almonds, pistachios.
We have we have the place and stuff.
So
to
does
do
that
it.
make us lazy now?
No,
I mean. So. I'm pretty sure most people don't have a Monday to come and sit down and do a show. Not to be funny, but it's real though.
It'd be nice if we could capture that methane though, instead of letting it seep into the atmosphere.
What can we do with it?
Well, I mean, burn it. Use it for fuel. Burning it's better than letting it seep into the atmosphere. It still, causes a little bit of pollution or whatever, but it's a lot better than natural gas. That's, the wave of the future. It's a lot less, pollution in the air as opposed to burning coal and stuff like that. Nuclear power is another one. I mean, if we could get more of that.
It's hard to
What about all that radiation?
Nuclear power is easy to contain if it's built well and it's built in an area where you don't have to worry about earthquakes or, I mean, there is the waste, of course.
Yeah. They're just going to dump it somewhere.
Yeah, they dump it in the middle of a freaking mountain like they do in Colorado or whatever.
And then it goes away, right? And then what happens when the problem comes to Colorado?
What about that town in Russia that's inhabitable because of so much nuclear waste? I forgot.
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they've actually been doing a lot of studies there. They dogs that have learned to that have reproduced, and they're doing a lot of studies there. But it's true. Even was it Fukushima? They realized that they're starting to release that irradiated water into the ocean very, very slowly. There are countries that won't allow any type of fish from that part of the country, stuff like that.
They're not taking risks.
Yeah, it was the big
the mercury,
tsunami.
Everything was,
So Hannah Fingerhut, Heather Hollingsworth, and Summer Ballantyne, AP meteorologists face increasing backlash for reporting the truth. Harassment started to intensify as TV meteorologist Chris Glonginger did more reporting on climate change during the local newscasts. Outraged emails and even a threat to show up at his house began. Glonginger said he was recruited in part to shake things up at Iowa Station where he worked, but backlash was building. The man who sent a series of threatening emails was charged with third-degree harassment. The Des Moines station asked him to dial back its coverage, facing what he called an understandable pressure to maintain ratings. I started connecting the dots between extreme weather and climate change, he said. Then the volume of pushback started to increase quite dramatically. Glonginger's experience is all too common upon meteorologists across the country who are encountering reactions from viewers as they tie climate change to extreme temperatures, blizzards, tornadoes, and floods and their local weather. For several years now, Glonginger said beliefs are amplified more than truth and evidence-based science. That is not a good situation to be in. As decades ago, far fewer TV meteorologists were talking about climate change on the air, although they wanted to. The director of Center of Climate Change Communications at George Mason University, Edward Maybach, said. So apparently, even like other countries are having an issue with this. They're like the entire world, UK, Australia, France, Spain, all their meteorologists are having issues with people saying stop talking about this shit. And the thing is, a lot of them just don't believe it's true. How could you be so stupid? I don't understand.
It goes back to the age-old saying, people fear what they don't understand, so they just rebel against it.
Well, I think here in America, the politicians, especially on the Republican side, because it's mostly Republicans that have an issue with this, they're in bed with the oil companies and the coal companies. They take money from them. They get lobbyists to help them win their elections. So they have to put this stuff out because they want to be on the side of oil, the side of coal. And because they talk about this stuff and their constituents that vote for them believe them. So after like decades of this, there's an ingrained disbelief. And especially now, there's a lot of people that just don't believe science. But these people legitimately just don't believe science. Like, it's fucking science. Like, it's proven. If you look at the chart on how hot shit is and how hot it's been, and you look at the last 1,000 years, 15,000 years, 100,000 years, bro, it is as hot as it's been in the last 150,000 years. And it sure as hell isn't because the sun got closer. Just saying.
Maybe. Talk shit. No,
Science.
No, but no, the sun got closer, bro. No, but for what?
What's that, Lucas?
Seth, quick note there.
Yeah.
Chill with the F-bombs.
Oh, really? Okay.
God.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you need a couple of
Fair
them.
enough. I'll take it. Right in the butt.
I was gonna say you'll take a lot of things.
I figured it was too quiet. I figured I'd put the joke in before somebody else did. That's for sure. Science is under attack in this country, said Chitra Kumar, managing director of climate and energy at the Union of Concerned Scientists. Boy, that's a mouthful. Climate and energy at the Union of Concerned Scientists. It's a larger trend. We really think it's unacceptable from our perspective that anyone should have to fear for their lives for merely stating facts.
I feel like emissions and everything have been cleaner than before. I think it's just way more.
Emissions?
Like everything. Emissions.
There's more people? Yeah, of course.
More waste, more air pollution. Because there's more people and more stuff. But compared to you're older. You're older than me. We're all older. So it's do you remember your parents' car back in the day? That car made a lot of
pollution.
And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
You smell the car
you can smell it as soon as you start it.
Yeah. Now you don't my car could be on, you don't smell anything. You know what I mean?
Catalytic converters.
Yeah. So a lot of things have changed. But
it's more people.
It's just more people.
It's way more.
And if you remember 2021, 2022, the Earth shut down, so things actually were a little bit cooler. But now everything ramped back up in full
speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Summer wasn't bad that 2020 year. 2020.
We had a blast.
Yeah,
it was nice. But now, bro, 4 hottest days in a row in the history of hottest days. The hottest June, and chances are it's going to be the hottest July ever. And we continue to break records because I think the last hottest day was like 2021, 2022. So it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
And you know the crazy thing is, my restaurant is on a rooftop in Wynwood.
Woo.
So once you go, you can't even spend 5 minutes outside without I'm dying.
No, dude, who wants to eat outside in that shit?
No, they do.
How's your business doing?
Summertime is slowing down. You know, it's Miami summer. All the snowbirds went back home. You depend on the locals. That's what your main focus is. But in this heat, it's like people come out when the sun goes down. And it's still humid.
Yeah, that's true. Well, any last minute thoughts on climate change? So what do you think? Like what's a couple things you feel like the world should focus on to combat this? Laz, you said there's nothing we can do. That's not the attitude we want, but
I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing we can do, but like what's
there's nothing
the
we're
plan
gonna
instead
do.
of fight? Yeah, there's nothing we're going to do. There's probably things we can do.
I mean, all the countries need to stop being stubborn and come with a plan.
All right. Well, that being the case, I guess it's time.
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
We're gonna wrap it up with some positivity here.
Wounded Veterans Gifted Homes by Bass Pro Shops founder.
That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
So the founder, Johnny Morris, partnered with Helping a Hero to donate 3 homes adapted to needs of wounded veterans. The Helping a Hero donated 100 homes. This one happened to be like a obviously they're a wounded warrior missing a limb.
Okay.
So I don't know why I've been doing these more, but like I like when people that have like a lot help the people that need stuff. So
Sure.
No, they deserve it.
Yeah, and especially that it's a veteran, and we talked about a lot of stuff with us being here.
So they're buying the homes and giving them the homes? Are they building the homes?
They're building the homes, and they are. He's helping. He said he was going to pay 30% of whatever they were doing, but he happened to be like 3 homes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's cool.
Yeah, we can definitely clap that up. Anything that helps the veterans, wounded or not, as far as I'm concerned, that's for sure. So, all right. Well, any last minute thoughts out there?
I just came with one message.
I just didn't think that
one
that
message?
was gonna be. I was like, Ricky would. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was like, yeah, let Ricky choose the topic because he always has something to say. I just didn't think that's what he was gonna choose.
Well, he said that. I'm like, Adam22. Who the hell is Adam22?
No, and then I didn't. And then he was like, the audio. This and I'm like, what are they talking about? And I wasn't like paying attention to the group chat that much.
Exactly.
And then when I clicked it today, I'm just like, oh god.
See, that's what I like about Seth. You give him something, he's gonna research and
for
find
sure.
out.
He's on that. He wants us to choose stuff. That's good. Yeah.
Just, give me your tired, your poor, your yearning something, yearning to be free, whatever the hell it is. So, but yeah, I mean, thing is, like, I'm going to choose the same type of stuff. So having something, even with Michelle, wanted to do the travel bucket list. People coming with an idea is going to just, make the show a little bit more
that sounds
interesting
cool.
and fun. Yeah, we did it 2 episodes
Listen
ago.
to the show, bro.
Yeah, watch the show, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at work 90% of the time.
You can listen or watch it. You could put it on your show while you're sitting up the bar. How about that?
Yeah, you should listen to it. Michelle was on a couple weeks ago, and we did travel bucket list for each of us.
I'm just not gonna listen to the episodes where I'm on it because I hate my voice. You guys
Really?
know that. I hate my voice. I always have. I always will.
You get over it.
You know what, Ricky? I'll listen to your episodes for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He'll listen to yours if you listen to his.
What's
That
your
sounds
message,
fair.
Ricky?
Yeah, what's your message?
All right. The overall message for the show is: if your girl or wife ever comes up to you and tells you they want to somebody else, just say no.
All right. I mean, if she says that, I feel like it's too late. Like at that point,
Or walk away.
yeah.
Why does she even tell you that?
Just walk away.
If she says that or he says
too
that,
late.
it's too late.
Yeah. Don't cry. Don't argue. Just walk away.
Yeah, just walk away.
Yeah, just walk away. Don't say no. It's time to leave.
Because who wants to risk your coworkers or anybody seeing this?
Well, here's the thing. If Adam and Lena don't make it, then we know nobody's going to make it.
They're probably gonna make it.
They're
We'll
not.
see. We'll see. All right, we'll see you guys once again next week. This is Seth and Camera Mike 1. We got Laz in Mike 2. We got Lucas in Mike 3.
Hey.
And Shake and Bake is back in Mike 4.
I'll be back eventually.
Putting the show together for us this week. Yeah, he'll be back soon. We'll see you guys next week. Boom.
Psychics and psychos and variables. stages. Unbearable bitches just yelling they ain't crazy. Terrible itches, yo, heroism is lazy. Heroin in your bosom is what's cooking for your baby. Horrible future lurking is what's hurting me lately. Murking is for certain, it is worse when understating. Humbly invading, mumbling all the names. Just crumble the lives up, something to wise up. Hop in your nice truck and tighten your tie up. Sharpen your knives up, speak to advisors. You sleep little liars, verbal MacGyvers. Get your podium fired up, load a gun in your microphone. Click, click, you get God. Full of flame, keep it alive.